Welcome to the session Going Global with Flipgrid. A little bit about myself. My name is Kamal Preet and I'm one of the Educator Innovation Leads at Flipgrid. Prior to this, I was working as a middle school science teacher for the past 12 years at a leading public school in Bangalore, India. I am super passionate about everything STEM, self, the UN SDGs and gamification. And I'd love to know more about you. Respecting your time and the fact that there are so many amazing sessions lined up, let's dive right in. So, in this workshop, we'll be learning about Flipgrid, starting from the absolute basics to the more advanced features of the platform. This module is designed for educators of all subject areas, early grades through higher education. The objective for today's workshop are how to get started with Flipgrid, both for educators as well as for students, and going beyond the basics with GridPals, co-leads, discovery library, MixTapes, Flipgrid live events, and of course the camera. But before we begin, let me share our mission at Flipgrid, which is to help educators like you to empower every learner on this planet to share their voice and to respect the diverse voices of others. Because every voice matters and has the potential to change the world. Now, if you're not already familiar with Flipgrid, let me just tell you that Flipgrid is nothing but social learning. This is a simple and free tool which allows everyone to share, celebrate, and showcase their learning in creative ways. With Flipgrid, community members can share their voice while also having the opportunity to interact with others, to connect and extend their knowledge, fostering collective learning and empathy. Either way, the educator or the lead is in control to determine what's best for their learning environment. But what is it that educators want? Over the course of the past 2 years, we asked educators about their top 5 expectations from EdTech tools, and this is what educators want and how Flipgrid can help. The first requirement was that they needed to bridge the learning gaps. Now, this can be achieved by personalizing topics for every class or set of learners. The second requirement was to enhance language development. Now, Flipgrid focuses on all the 4 language skills: listening, speaking, reading, and writing. The third requirement was to build 21st century skills. And as students listen to and respond to their peers' video, all the key 21st century skills are nurtured automatically. Communication, collaboration, critical thinking for problem solving, digital citizenship, and with a variety of options available within the Flipgrid camera, even creativity in expression. Another challenge for teachers and schools has been to easily collate evidences of learning. Flipgrid has that covered through MixTapes. MixTapes are a great way to share mic drop moments. Also, being view only, MixTapes can be shared anywhere. And last but most importantly, to address students' social emotional needs. This in fact forms the crux of Flipgrid, to empower every learner on this planet to share their voice and to respect the diverse voices of others. To get started as an educator, first create a group, just name it and add your students to it. Type in your domain name, that's everything, after @ symbol in your email, or connect your Google Classroom. Select Create Group and step 1 is done. To make it even easier to get discussion started, there's a default introductions topic in every group. Topics are the prompts that learners respond to. Invite your students to participate by sharing your group. Simply select share and copy the link. You can even share the link anywhere like email, Microsoft Teams, or Google Classroom. You can share the group as a QR code for learners to scan. That's all that it takes to get started on Flipgrid. Let's now see what students need to do to respond to the prompt once they've received the code. Imagine you're a student. Step 1 is to join the discussion. Use the join link or enter the join code that was shared by your educator. And you're in. Step 2, record a video with your response to the prompt. Use any of the Flipgrid camera tools and feel free to get creative yourself. Explore, have fun, be yourself. Yeah, even like that. Then step 3, take a selfie and submit your video. That's it. It's that easy to complete an assignment in Flipgrid. Now watch the comments in your classmates' video come in and the discussions just take off. Now let's deep dive into what's what. First, to create a group. A group is like a classroom. Groups help to organize topics together and share them with your learning community. You can share all the topics in a group using a group join code. Remember, you're in full control of who has access to the group. Next, within the group lie the topics. A topic can be anything. It can be a conversation prompts, questions and activities for learning created by the group lead. Topic details for all topics include three main things: the topic title, description, that is your activity, prompt or question, topic media. You can add topic media, which can be an uploaded image or video, a video recorded right here using Flipgrid, stickers including options from Giphy and Bitmoji, YouTube or Vimeo videos. You can even integrate a Bunsy or an Adobe Spark page, and you can add up to 9 additional attachments. Always remember that you can set the recording time anywhere from 15 seconds to 10 minutes. Choose whatever is best for the task assigned in the topic. Flipgrid also gives you additional options to customize your topic, including enabling text and video comments, language for closed captions, allowing links in addition to the members' video when submitted, and even determining which features members will be allowed to use for the topic. There's even an option for moderation, which allows for submitted videos to be hidden from members until approved by the lead or the co-lead. Now it's time to invite your learners to join your group with either a join code or a link. There's an option to share join code or link to Microsoft Teams, Google Classroom Remind, or even embedded into your website or social platforms. Once again, you decide. Members will have the options you've selected to share their voice, and that's when the magic happens. Community engagement increases with options to view, comment, or leave feedback. Now, let's get global. In this era of global connectedness, are you looking to extend your walls in a global scale? Check out GridPals. GridPals is a way to connect classrooms whether they're on the other side of the school or on the other side of the world. It's something like digital pen pals. Educators have made thousands of connections using Flipgrid to increase social learning, global empathy, and cultural understanding. So, how do you make these global connections? Well, your first step is to go to flipgrid.com and sign in as an educator, and then go across the tabs to GridPals. Step 2. Toggle your account from hidden to active. Step 3. Update your profile including your bio as well as any of the other subjects or grade levels and even your location, and you're set to connect. When you're ready to find a GridPals, simply search by grade, subject, or even by the educator's name. You can even click inside the map if you're looking to connect with an educator in a specific part of the world. Once you've found the perfect GridPal, make sure to check out all of the social media handles, because that's where you're going to connect with them. In order to be set up for success, remember 3 things. Number 1, create your group that you want to collaborate on. Number 2, add domains or usernames for both the classes. And finally, number 3, add the other educator as a co-lead. That introduces us to co-leads. So, when connecting with other learning communities for GridPals, add partner class teachers as co-leads on your topic. This will allow them to help set up your group or topic, moderate and facilitate the collaboration. Co-leads can share the same group to connect classrooms across the school, district, PLN or beyond. Co-leads will have the same settings as the group owner. So, within the shared group, co-leads can create topics, they can moderate videos, they can provide feedback and much more. And here's the best part, there's no limit to how many co-leads you can add to a group. So let's see, how do we add a co-lead? Visit your educator account at admin.flipgrid.com. Navigate to the group to where you wish to select add a co-lead. Enter another Flipgrid educator's email and select invite. Now, once you've received a co-lead invitation, you need to accept it. So to accept, your co-lead will see a message at the top of their educator account. letting them know that they've been invited to join your group. Also, they'll receive an email invitation with the option to accept. When they select accept, they'll be the co-owner on that group. So, now you can amplify your students in new ways and model authentic collaboration across classrooms. To facilitate you on your global journey, Flipgrid has something known as the Discovery Library, which is an awesome Flipgrid resource for finding topics created by partners and other educators that you can use as your very own. There are thousands of launch-ready topic templates created by educators all around the world. You can search for a topic and filter it by subject, community, or class, or simply type in the keywords to find specific topics based on the lesson that you're teaching. You can also search for the name of an educator whose lesson you are seeking. Once you find the topic you want to use with your students, select the blue Add Topic button in the bottom right corner. You have the options to add it to an existing group, to create a new group, or to save it for later. Once you choose where the group is going, you can add, change, update any element of the topic in order to personalize the content for your classroom. Remember, you can edit every little aspect of the topic and customize settings such as recording time, video moderation, add attachments, and much more. You can also share a topic. If you find a topic that you love and you want to share for fellow educators to spark discussion within the community, select the share icon in the lower right corner. This provides a link to the topic that you can copy and paste anywhere, such as in an email, as well as buttons to share to Twitter and Facebook. You can also save a topic. If you find a topic that you are interested in, but you aren't quite ready to add it to your group, you can save it for later. Select the Add Topic icon, choose Save for Later from the drop-down menu, and you can create as many collections as you like. So, here are some ideas for your connections. Number 1. You can learn from diverse perspectives and see what life is like for different points of view. To get started, simply have your class introduce themselves to others. So whether you're talking about the weather or the culture or special holidays, you can have students really share what's unique to them and where they live. You can even have students share their love of learning. So whether they're talking about their favorite books or something about that they're learning in bio class, or amazing art that they are creating, or artists that they're learning about, or even after school clubs or extracurricular activities like cricket. Students can connect really around anything. You can even use GridPals to find local solutions to global problems, much like the SDGs. However you decide to connect, one thing that is sure to happen is that you will be living out the mission of Flipgrid. Because with that, we know we will build global empathy. Now, we come on to the next gem that we have within Flipgrid, that is MixTapes. MixTapes are a great way to share micro moments. You simply pick what's going into your mixtape, any video from any of the topics, and set that order in which you want the responses to play. The best part is that mixtapes are view only and can be shared anywhere. So your community can even follow your mixtapes and receive an email when new videos have been added. And mixtapes can be created for whatever you like, whether it's a global project showcase, a global project portfolio, classroom introductions, global read-alouds, student TED Talks, and much more. Let's see how to do this. To get started, select the Mixtapes button in your Educator admin. When choosing Add New Mixtapes, simply fill in the details to create a new mixtapes and just add videos to your mixtape. This can be done in two ways. Within the topic, select any response that you want to add to the mixtape. Use the Actions drop-down menu and select Add to Mixtape. Create a mixtape right there. Simply add your information and select Create. The second method is when viewing a response. In your educational panel, you can see a cassette icon. Select it to add the topic to your mixtape. You can add as many videos as you want from any group you own or co-lead. To wrap it all up, let me now introduce you to one of my most precious gems, a weekly family routine that we follow, the Flipgrid Live events. Now, Flipgrid Live events connect classrooms to subject matter experts and resources while providing students access to amazing locations across the globe. Whether visiting national parks, traveling underwater, or interacting with humanitarians, authors, and world renowned activists, each 30-minute educational live event can broaden your learners' horizons and even enrich your curriculum. In the Discovery Library, select Flipgrid Live events under the featured heading and access the page that shows all the upcoming events. From here, you can register yourself or your class, or you can share the link with your learners to join remotely from home. You'll be emailed a link or on demand. Each event is paired with one or more Flipgrid activities that will help spark conversations in your classroom and enrich the learning experience. Live captions are available in Spanish, Portuguese, French, Hindi, Arabic, and Chinese. Some events will also have an American Sign Language interpreter. And the best part is that just in case you miss it, all the episodes are available on demand to watch. Hi everybody, let's explore some of the brightest features which are there in the Flipgrid camera. Okay, so beginning with the first one, that is the backdrops. I do not like my background, so I'm going to blur it out. So I go with, in the backdrop, I go to blur, and this is one option. Else you can just replace it with one of the things which is there. Okay, you can move yourself to the left or the right, however you might choose. So I'm going to place myself, okay, for now I'm going to place myself over here itself. Then you move on to effects and you can select a nice filter. Let's try out this purple one. Nope. Okay. Okay, I want to highlight two important filters. First is the brick filter, and then the pixelate one. This comes in really handy if there's somebody who's feeling a bit shy in the classroom. For now, I am going to use this filter, the memory filter. Okay. After that, let's move on to the next one. We have the text tool. So let's write this out. I'm going to few of my favorite things. A few of my favorite things. Okay, and you can choose to give it a backdrop, a background color, or a stroke. I'm going to remove both of them, and you can change the color as well. Okay, let's move this to the side over here. Okay, the next option that we have is of both. Again, so many presets available. I'm going to go with this one. Okay, and taking myself to the side, perhaps I can reduce my size as well. Okay, this looks nice. Okay, after that we have the option of stickers. So I'm going to get stickers, or before I do that, let me go to chip. A place that I really like would be the beach. So let's check this out. Okay, this looks nice. Okay, after that, let's have something that I like to eat, and that would be ice cream. This looks appealing. Okay, after that, so we've tried out stickers, we've tried out chip. Okay, now for the photograph, you can use it to showcase your favorite book series, which in my case happens to be Harry Potter. So I'm going to put this over here, increase the size. Okay, if this makes sense, reduce my size slightly. And let's say now I want to put in my favorite subject again. I'm going to replace it, going to look for it using Giphy. Oh, this is so cute. Let me place this on the side, and I can increase my size slightly. So there this is, a few of my favorite things. And just to wrap it all up, let's give it a nice frame. And we are done. And we're done. Okay, hit the record button. Once you're done, hit the next. You can add music if you want. Once you're done, so I'm going to give it. Once you're done, we got it. Next, you can take a selfie if you want. So I guess I'll give it a backdrop. And I'll give it a nice frame. Confirm. And we are done. If you like this session, feel free to connect with us across all the social media platforms at the rate of Flipgrid, #Flipgrid for all. You can connect with me on Twitter at the rate of DPS Kamal, and be sure to join our Facebook page, our Facebook group, by scanning the QR code. We are here to support you, to be your cheerleaders, to share and connect with you. And we are here to help you because we love you for all that you do every single day to empower students in your classroom. This is Kamal Preet signing off. Bye.